His first. 2. 1.
Watch him kind of follow.
He was driving run.
Love it. Still looking for his first hit of 2018. He might have just found it to the opposite field. And gone!
That has got to feel good for Cody Bellinger. Having 0 for the first 3 nights, 0 for tonight, being able to go downstairs and get a pitch that meets the barrel. A guy that will have incredible torque, doesn't hit a lot out to left, and this one barely clears. Hunter Pence going up to get it. Looks like maybe half a foot it gets over the fence.
There was a walk. Bellinger hits a towering drive to right field. That ball is gone. Third time he's taken Greinke deep, and it's 5-2.
Time now for a SoCal Ford replay, and Zach Greinke tried to sneak the fastball by him. The changeup's been an outstanding pitch for him, but that fastball right there, not enough gas on it to get it by Cody.
Fly ball, deep right field. Owings at the track, at the wall, and it's gone. Cody Bellinger's second this season makes it 5-2. That's just the Dodgers' second base hit since the first inning against Zach Greinke.
There are 2 runs, both coming via the solo home run. Has been said many times, good pitchers tend to give up a lot of solo home runs. Jim Palmer did, Curt Schilling did, a lot of the good pitchers, because you attack that strike zone, and occasionally.
Bellinger drills it so long, way into the night.
A majestic blast from Cody Bellinger here on bobblehead night. And boy, this one is a long way. And it was a no-doubter. You don't see many balls hit that far up. Yasiel Puig even enjoyed it. Wow.
Indiana State. Well done for him. And that thing is so far out of here. Bryce Harper barely moved. And the Dodgers lead 4-0. So it took Cody Bellinger well over 2 hours on his bobblehead night, but he just made a very loud sound.
We make that our 4th drive of the game. You got to get the cutter in. You saw the first one, strike 1. Look at it, it's off the plate. That one didn't cut. They're talking about Bellinger's pull swing all night long. He's been trying to do this every single swing tonight. And Carlos Torres just left that cutter out over the plate just enough.
On a 3-1, Bellinger drills one. See you later. Cody Bellinger, a 2-run shot to put the Dodgers in front. 4th of the season for Bellinger, and the Dodgers lead it 2-1. Now Kemp fouls off the first pitch.
What a swing. He gets all of it. I'm sure he's got a lot of friends and family. Dave Roberts can greet him with a double high five and say, run as fast as you want on that one.
This one is crushed toward the right field foul pole. And he's able to keep it fair. Cody Bellinger, that's number 4. And it's 2-1 Dodgers.
Well, the first noise we've heard out of Dodger fans here in the first 2 games of this series, and can't blame them for cheering that home run. That was absolutely clubbed. Oh, felt high middle of the plate with that big long uppercut swing. There was no doubt about that one.
That was launched. Matt Kemp. Second home run given up this year by Matt Cook. Both of them long ones.
He doesn't give up any cheap ones.
Cordero homer, and that one by Bellinger.
Hitting the very edge of the strike zone.
Bellinger hits a high fly ball to deep right field. That's the way to break out of a slump. Solo shot, and the Dodgers lead in the 3rd. You can almost see the weight of the world lifted off his shoulders as he hits home run number 5 of the season. It gives the Dodgers the lead. And you can tell by the reaction of his teammates too. They know how much he's been grinding away on it.
Setting up Barnhart. And he got it too far low. And will pay the price for it. Soon as you saw that ball down around the knees and the swing of Bellinger, that's not where Barnhart wanted the baseball.
I don't think it's where Homer Bailey wanted the baseball either, and I'm sure they went over it in the scouting report all week long here in preparation for the Dodgers. He struck out in the first inning on a fastball on a 2-2 count. Here it is. Just a little bit above the belt. Good spot right at the top of the zone. This one, that looked actually like a slider right there. Maybe he was trying to drop it on his back foot.
Bellinger cracks one in the air to deep center. It sends Maben back. He'll turn and watch this thing go. A long home run for Cody Bellinger, and it's 4-2 in the 9th.
Cody goes down and gets that. That ball is on the corner, but he's got enough swing and, of course, power to get it out of here. That ball is in flight with some serious backspin.
And now Forsythe taking a ball. Bellinger had said that he thought he found something today in the video room before the game that he took into the cage with him at batting practice and felt click. Was cautious, though. You never know until you get into a game, and he showed similar frustrations his first few at-bats. Talking with assistant hitting coach Luis Ortiz here. 2-1 on Forsythe.
Then again, it's not. It's been anything but because he's been so effective. Bellinger out to straightaway center field. Maben looking up, and that one is gone. A home run for Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers are back to within 2.
Yeah, one thing we know about Bellinger, he loves to get those big arms extended. He just did.
Fastball to the outside part of the plate. He can back it up. No doubt about it. Even with a sinker, it certainly hit some lift and some drive. He put one in the bushes in center field. Watch the backswing. There you go. Kind of tells you his approach. 77 miles an hour. That's probably the changeup. A little higher in the zone than I think Brad Ziegler wanted it.
To get back above water. Bellinger cracks this one to straightaway center field. Taylor's back on it, out of room and gone. A majestic blast for Bellinger brings the Dodgers back to within one. Wow.
Well, he's been talking about he's starting to feel better, the mechanics in the swing, and that leads to letting it go. It also leads to contact on high fastballs. He's gone from swinging through that pitch to fouling it off, and now to this.
That chases Solis from the game.
4-1 today, 4-2 here tonight. And Bellinger lifting one deep to center. That thing is riding out of here off the back wall of the runway, and it's another one-run game. Cody Bellinger with his 7th of the year.
.409 feet on a 3-2 fastball.
The 1-2. Fly ball, center field. Back to the wall. Leaping, and the slump now may be at long last over. Bellinger's 8th home run of the year. Went with a pitch straight away to center field. Dodgers lead 6-1.
They tack on and then they tack on again. Muncy and Bellinger going deep. One to right, one to center. That extends the lead. That sits Mr. Jansen down. No longer a save opportunity for the Dodgers and Kenley Jansen. Now with the lead spreading out, Kenley can rest up till tomorrow, it looks like.
3-run lead. Now a drive to center field. Jankowski going back at the wall. He leaps and that ball is gone. Straightaway center field. A 2-run shot for Cody Bellinger, and the Dodgers open this up on top 6-1. Home run number 8 of the year for Cody Bellinger.
Well, this one especially hurts because it's a 1-2 count. Webb had him in the hole. And like we said, first game of this series, Cody Bellinger with that swing has got one thing in mind. Fastball right down the middle. Boy, he leans on that one.
Bellinger corks one to straightaway center field. Meadows is back at the wall. It's gone. Bellinger to straightaway center field, and the Dodgers lead at 5-0.
See everybody excited. You know, when you're struggling and they get that big, you get a home run like that, put a nice swing on it, everybody's excited for you. I thought he did a good job actually on the pitch before to get to that 3-1 count, that hitter's count, laying off a pitch, an off-speed pitch on the underneath his hands. One of the pitches we've seen him swing and miss over the course of his struggles, laid off of it to get that fastball and stay on it to drive it to center field.
That had a different sound to it.
Stayed right on it, head down on it. Just listen to it. There's your sound.
Wow, long gone. Number 9 for Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes on Logan Forsythe. Glass now back home. That's strike 1. What do you think on the distance for that?
461.
422.
I was close.
They're one of the numbers, right?
Oh, hammered to center. Deep into the shrubbery. Number 9 for Bellinger. 5-0. And again, the long ball for the Dodgers. 29 now their last 18 games.
But even the good cut action that Glass now has. Remember earlier I said that the cutter, when it's in the middle of the plate, is just kind of like a fastball that's not quite as fast as the other one. Even as hard as he throws his cutter, they need to get that ball, especially those left-handers, elevated a little bit and in toward their hands.
3-1. Bellinger corks one to right field, and this game in the blink of an eye is tied. Second game in a row that Bellinger launches a home run. From down 4-0 to tied at 4 just like that.
Well, we're going to take a look at our Carl's cam. The ball down in the zone. Even his back leg, his knee, looked like it was on the ground as he goes down and gets that ball. And does not miss.
And that's driven deep. And suddenly, it's tied. Bellinger, who homered last night, it's his 10th. And it's 4-4.
Well, you just never know what's coming next, and here come the Dodgers.
Man, it goes down to his left knee to hit that pitch out. The changeup.
Yep, there's that uppercut. All those left-hand power guys have that ability.
Bellinger goes the other way with a high drive back towards the wall. He's gone opposite field, a 2-run shot. 3 games in Pittsburgh and 3 home runs for Cody Bellinger. 1 to right, 1 to center, and now 1 to left.
We were talking about showing signs of swinging the bat a lot better, staying on the ball. That one away. I talked about his first home run here in center field, which I thought was a great sign. Then he pulls one on the off speed to right field, and that one off speed and still staying back on it and going the other way.
Team leading.
Driven out the opposite way. And it will get out of here. Bellinger has homered in every game of this series. 3 hits today, and the Dodgers get those 2 runs right back.
The guy has just absolutely shown every sign to heating up, adjustability, staying in the zone longer, doing things that everybody knows he can do. Now he's starting to do it.
There's strength to the opposite field right there.
Yeah, not a big guy, but a guy that gets his barrel in the zone and stays in the zone a long time and uses every bit of his body to get into balls. That was an impressive homer. That's a deep part of the yard here. One of the bigger left fields in all of baseball.
Charlie, not just the eye test now. It's
Drill to right. Bellinger has hit another one. 4 in 4 games. 12 on the year. The Dodgers' 5th of the night. It's 7-3.
This one is a monster. He absolutely crushed that ball.
High fly ball, deep right field. It's 5 homers for the Dodgers tonight.
Four straight games that he's hit a home run.
And folks, this isn't Coors Field. This is Dodger Stadium that they're doing this in this evening.
This was halfway up the bleachers.
So Peterson's homered 6 times in his last 6 games. Bellinger's hit 4 homers in his last 4. Grandal hit 2 homers tonight. Muncy hit 2 homers in Colorado on Sunday. He got in on the fun. And L.A. playing long ball against Atlanta now leads by 4. And Kenley Jansen, who was getting hot and ready to maybe pitch the bottom of the 9th inning and save this thing. Now the lead's too big for that too.
0-2 to Cody Bellinger. High drive right field. Forget about it. How far will it go? Into the upper deck. A grand slam. A night-changing swing from Cody Bellinger. Strike 1 on Yasiel Puig.
He had beat him with the fastball in earlier at bats. He beat him in the first pitch as it at bat, but not right here. This one ends up in the second deck.
Now Puig rolls a base hit the other way.
We talked about in Cody's second at bat, he's going to have to determine whether he's getting the ball by me or should I lay off of that pitch. He decided, no, I can get to it. I just got to make a little better swing.
He did for his 13th home run of the season.
And Bellinger cranks one. Forget that. That is way out of here into the second deck. A grand slam for Cody Bellinger breaks the ice. 4-0 LA. Well, Bellinger took Wheeler deep twice last year at Dodger Stadium. He gets an 0-2 pitch, and he smothers it.
Did not get it up enough, and it kind of just sunk a little bit. Didn't get a lot on that fastball.
I think that the ball was up enough. I just think sometimes, occasionally, as a pitcher, you go to the well once too often. And I think that's what...
Bellinger drills one right center field. Cody Bellinger with a 3rd Dodger home run of the afternoon. And he's broken the tie in the 4th. His 2nd of the weekend, his 14th of the season, and it's 3-2.
Way to go, Cody. What a pretty swing as we take a look at it on the Volkswagen replay. Beats it right out in front. Front side is still in. A firm front leg, leveraging it almost like you were hitting an axe against a tree. Wow.
Puig now looks at a strike. This is the 9th 3-homer game in June for the Dodgers. And they're now within 11 of franchise record for a calendar month.
And Bellinger unloads to deep right center. And that ball is well out of here. Back into the bullpen from Bellinger. His second home run of the series, his 14th of the year. That snaps Peterson's streak of retiring hitters. And the Dodgers go back in front 3-2.
And that's one of those pitches that was neither north or south. Plawecki called for that ball inside. We saw that happen in the first game of that series where the ball bleeds back out over the middle of the plate. About belt high. And to me, in my opinion, Bellinger has one swing. And if you kind of throw it in that zone, he's going to hit it a long way.
Cody Bellinger with 2 out. Swings away and unloads. If it stays fair, it is way gone. It's in the upper deck. His second home run of the day. A season high 6 home runs on this Sunday afternoon for the Dodgers.
Talk about famous home runs. They keep hitting them here today. This might be a famous day for the Dodgers. Bellinger on an up fastball. We continue to see him cover that hole. And not only cover it, not for a base hit, but for a bomb.
So a 7-4 lead for the Dodgers here in the 8th inning as they've captured that insurance they came into the frame looking for.
And he hits another one deep to right field, headed toward the second deck, and gone. The Dodgers have set a Citi Field record with their 6th home run of the afternoon. Second of the day for Bellinger, his 15th of the year. And now it's 7-4 LA. Home run derby for the Dodgers at Citi Field.
Well, despite the double play from Kemp, Swarzak just does not have his A game today, and the Dodgers have taken advantage of it. Another high fastball. Gets that bat head out in front of the plate, generates so much rotational turn in his core. That's where he gets the power. And I bet you if we took all his home runs in the series, the pitches would match up just about the same spot.
First time any team has ever hit 6 home runs at Citi Field, and not surprising it would be the Dodgers, who had a 5 home run game here last year and a 5 home run game here the year before.
Bellinger digs it out, sends a high drive the other way. That ball is gone. Opposite field pop from Bellinger. Insurance for the Dodgers in the 8th. So they get a run back and make it 7-5 here in the 8th inning as Kike Hernandez comes up and takes a strike. That ball is as good of a sign as we've seen from Bellinger all year.
The other good signs have been the line drives, but this one he hits just as hard but a little higher, and it is out of here.
High fly ball out into deep left center, and that ball is gone.
So far, but not anymore.
Big home run for Bellinger. Insurance for the Dodgers in the 8th.
Man, he's been bitten by the home run ball here of late. Horrible pitch, slider down in the zone but on the plate, and Bellinger's so good at lifting that ball
talk about the injuries, but maybe it's all behind him.
Bellinger swings at a 3-0 and hits a bullet to straightaway center and gone. Took advantage of a 3-0 green light and makes it 3-1 Dodgers.
First at bat hit a little dribbler. This one is not even close to that. This ball is absolutely crushed over the 395 mark. It was a line drive that went a long way.
Ties him with Muncy for the team lead 17 this year.
Utica.
Line to center. And a line drive home run for Bellinger. 3-1 Dodgers. $17 on the year for Bellinger.
Swung at a pitch in the first inning. It went about 12 feet. Swings at a pitch here. It goes 400 plus. Fastball and middle of the plate, just above the knee.
First for everything.
And last. Bellinger swings. High fly ball down the line towards the pole. Off of the pole. Grand slam. Bellinger threw his hands in the air, thanking the heavens. Something breaks his way. Strike one on Dozier.
Cody's been hitting bullets down the line, but foul the last few days.
He knew he was close.
High arcing routine fly ball. 330 is enough. Is it going to stay fair? And it hits the Emirates foul pole for a granny.
And the reaction from Cody says it all. 2-1 on Dozier.
Finally, something goes our way, and especially my way.
Bellinger goes deep right down the line for a grand slam to bust it open in the third.
Yep, there's the curveball, pretty much the same pitch that Grandal got, dings off the foul pole, and this inning just kind of evaporated on the Brewers. A couple of errors, a blown call on the third strike, and now a grand slam.
Right off the pole, and now it is a 6-1 lead for the Dodgers.
High drive right center field. Cody Bellinger has tied the game.
For 6 innings, it felt like these two teams were playing at Dodger Stadium, 1 run from each of them. The scoreboard went to the 7th, and now there have been 8 runs scored in 5 outs.
And the Dodgers doing it to the 2 best relievers, or at least 2 out of the best 3 that the Rockies have at this point. They get the 2 home runs against Oberg in the 7th, and now against O here in the 8th. They get strike 1 on Jock Peterson. And Bellinger wasted no time attacking the first pitch from O, and a no-doubt shot to right center.
The right side. This ball's well hit right center field. Bellinger has just tied it up. 19th home run for Cody Bellinger, and it's 5-5. Boy, that happened quickly.
Yes, it did. 2 pitches, double homer.
Uh-oh. Giving up his first runs in a Rockies uniform. Dominated Machado and Turner, and then the 2-strike home run, or excuse me, double to Kemp, and then this swing.
And he missed his spot. Wanted to go away to Bellinger, and he didn't. Left it inside third. Well, we mentioned the Dodgers and their ability to hit the long ball.
That's what they do. Better than anybody else in the National League.
It's 159 home runs for the Dodgers.
And now Jock Peterson, who put
Bellinger hits a high drive. Forget about this one. How far will it go? Oh my goodness. Get about the hitter. Daniel Hudson ready to make his return from the DL. Bellinger hits a high drive. Forget about this one. How far will it go? Oh my goodness. And it's a 1-run game.
That should have counted for 2. As far as he hit this one, my God, that wasn't second. That was the 3rd level in the stadium in right field. By the way, that's projected distance. I projected it farther.
Dozier, a guy with a lot of power for the Dodgers. And there it goes. Right field, first pitch ain't gone. And way back.
Oh my.
Nearly into the sweets. Dodgers' 2nd home run this inning. It's a 4-3 Mariners lead.
Well, that hit the facade at the bottom of the suite level over the Hit It Here Cafe. Cody Bellinger with big power. Jumps all over this fastball from Colome. And he knows it right away. Big, long, lean.
Home run number 20. How far are we going to go, Val?
I guess it's going to be about 450. Yep, I'm a little bit over. 436. Exit velocity of 100.
Gone in the 3rd. His first one to Cody Bellinger is crushed. Straight away center. At the wall. And gone. First base runner of the game for the Dodgers is much more than that, as Bellinger hits his 21st of the season to open the scoring.
Cody, the only left-handed hitter in the Dodger lineup. And through this hot streak for Minor, he's actually been better against righties than lefties, and Bellinger shows him why. High fastball. Boy, did he get on top of that and crush it.
Lefty that
exciting just to watch him kind of find that old form.
Bellinger with a hefty rip here. This one deep to center. Gone. 21st of the year for Bellinger, and the Dodgers get the first run tonight.
Well, that is the 4th home run that Mike Minor has allowed to lefties this year. He's done a very good job against them. 241 overall coming into this one. He elevated the fastball, and Bellinger gets a good swing on it. You see him catch that out front, head down, and just drive this thing to dead center.
Wheeler throws a 2-0, and Bellinger hits one down the line towards the corner. His 4th home run against Wheeler.
Arco, top tier play. Cody Bellinger knew he got it. Zach Wheeler knew he got it.
It's 4 home runs against Wheeler, the most for Bellinger against any pitcher.
Side and from the right side last night. Bellinger drives one deep down the line, and that ball is deep into the stands. A home run. Bellinger has resumed his ownership of Wheeler.
Didn't pause for long, Gary.
His 22nd home run of the year and his 4th home run in 8 career at-bats against Zach Wheeler. It's now 7-3.
A little slider that just stayed middle. Boy, Bellinger hits towering shots.
Few hitters approach a baseball with as much violence as Cody Bellinger. 39 home runs last year as a rookie, now 22 this year. 2nd home run Wheeler's allowed tonight. Here's Monty Grandal, who has flied out and struck out.
I mean, he just has great rotational turn. I mean, that core rotation is a better way to put it. He just has a beautiful swing all the way around his torso.
And that full extension, whacking himself in the back the way Piazza used to do, but with much more of an uppercut. It's a long way for that bat to travel.
Watch the overhead of the follow through. I mean, he almost leaves his feet. He doesn't hit himself in the back, hits himself in the back left pocket. That shows you the uppercut, right?
The most important things you can do is drive in runs like that.
Bellinger launches out to right center. The Dodgers are just taking BP today. It has been a laser show here in St. Louis. 5 dingers for the Dodgers. It's 17-4.
I would think Dave Roberts would absolutely love it.
High fly ball right field. Bellinger gets him again to start the scoring here in the 2nd. '24th of the year for Bellinger. 2nd against Cook. Dodgers 1, Diamondbacks nothing. And Orel, he'll continue to like that matchup.
Snuck the fastball by him at 92, threw him a changeup blown away that was an outstanding pitch, but then tried to come back inside, and you see it's 90. Takes about 95 and up to get by Cody now with his good approach on the high fastball. He'll either take it or he won't miss it if it's below 95.
And this one is headed for the seats.
Bellinger's 24th, and it's 1-0 LA.
Pretty nice adjustment there in mid at bat by Bellinger. He cooked through a fastball right by him. He just blew it by him, and then Bellinger made the adjustment, pulled his hands in a little bit closer to his body, got the barrel on that one, and no doubter to right field.
4:22, halfway up the bleachers out there, and now it's Yasiel Puig.
Gonzalez at the wall. Gonzalez will watch it go. Bellinger, 2-run homer off a 95-mile-an-hour heater, and the Dodgers out front. It's 2-0.
We talk about how this feels like playoff baseball, and in playoff baseball, the little details matter. Whether it's crossing up on a strike 3 pitch and a guy getting on base that shouldn't be on base. 3 strikeouts coming into this at bat. Cody Bellinger makes him pay on the fastball, jumping on that thing, and does not miss this thing. Stud, he's all over this 2-seam fastball, coming back to the middle of the plate, right down the middle, ready to hit. Good swings at last at bat, and he stands it up knowing he got all of that one.
You know, and I tell you what, kind of surprised that he was in the lineup, because before this game started, he was 1 for 15 off of Marquez, 1 for 16 after he made an out in his first at bat in the second inning. That has to feel really good for not only him, but the fans here.